Photo Finish by Matthew Reilly. This is a 290-page book, and there are three individual sections in the book. This is the last book in the trilogy of the Jason Chaser Hovercar Racer series. It was also the longest. There was a lot of different races and a lot of different situations that happened during this one. This was the build-up right the end of racing school and also the Challenger tournament, the cliffhanger from book 2, Full Throttle. At the end, it leaves you questioning what's going to happen. There was a crash maybe right before the finish line, and it's over water. And so bad things happen. The heroes escaped by ejecting downwards into the water, like ejection seat. And that to me was an interesting way to escape. So they did survive. You know, there's a whole book, right? Like, you can't kill off the main characters, but I did like the way that was handled, right? Like, it wasn't just, oh, they're invincible or whatever. They were able to get out of the situation. I liked that the main characters studied hard and practiced and practiced and practiced some more. I think that is difficult to display in like a movie or a TV series. Like in the book, you were actually able to have like even multiple chapters where they're just studying or, you know, training and practicing. I really liked their hard work paid off. Um, there were crashes, and to me, that was a good thing. You know, in racing, these things happen, and you know there was the different places that you're in, and in various elimination races, you know, a few people crash ahead of you, and then you don't get eliminated at the end based on time. So that was pretty neat. Let's see. I also enjoyed that the main character didn't finish top 5. You know, it wasn't like, oh man, you know, the hero of all the races. Sometimes it was, you know, 10th or 11th or 12th. So it wasn't always a top 5 finish. And I really liked that there were strengths and there were weaknesses to the main character. And even though they ended up winning overall, it still was, you know, a neat thing to see them, you know, finish races, but not necessarily place. So that was cool. And the loyalty. You know, there was a sponsor who isn't quite a top tier, right? They are, you know, they have good racers, but they're not like elite per se. And they made an offer in Umberto Lombardi. I don't know. I'm not Italian, but that's as close as I can get. There was the Lockheed Martin racing team who also offered a sponsorship. And the main character, Jason Chaser, stuck with he was loyal to the Lombardi racing team, who, you know, gave him his first chance at the pro racing circuit. So that was really cool. I liked that part. These are two orphan boys, adopted boys who end up racing at a pro level. And it was just a really neat transition to see the full effect from starting racing school, getting the offer, and then earning their place. So there were 2 quotes I liked. One was actually from not necessarily a bad guy, but a character who takes secrets from the main character. Heroes are not people who don't get afraid. No, heroes are people who take action even though they are afraid. So that was Dido, the uh, woman who, you know, showed interest in Jason and was a fan and gave information to one of his rivals. So I think they were like related. I think they were like cousins or something, but you get the idea, you know, like stealing inside information, you know, that kind of thing. But the quote still stuck out to me. It was really cool. You know, gotta stand up for what you believe in, and, you know, you can be scared. That's okay. The other one was from The Bug. He doesn't talk much. He's one of the main characters, and he doesn't say anything publicly. He always talks through Jason. So you don't have to be the best. You just have to do your best. And that is a big theme in this book, in that the audience, the fans watching, they always root for the Argonaut team because they never give up, they never say die, and they're always like trying to cross the finish line, even if they are in a crash or something bad happens, they don't quit racing. So something to look forward to, something to read, and it went by super fast. The pages are short, and of course, Disney owns the movie rights, so hopefully someday we could see a Jason Chaser Hover Car Racer movie. And as always, buy your books used if you can.